All right, peace, King.
Peace. What's going on?
Man, nothing much, man. It's a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to have you on. I played your video, man. Of course, I did a side by side with it.
Yeah.
I've had so many people talking about it, gotten conversations started. That situation of yours, man, it was wild. And so a lot of men, you could see, they've been through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I try to do these things, break this down so we can make the world a better place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I posted it for awareness for everyone. So, just for that reason, because I know a lot of people go through that and they can't use their voice.
That's a fact. One of the main things is people say, well, why are you recording? And it's like they don't understand the place that a man is in. Like, it's important to turn those cameras on. It's just as important to turn those cameras on when you get pulled over. You know what I mean? Because we've seen how situations can happen. Unarmed people shot dead. You know what I mean? And nobody's there to see it at all if there's no footage.
It's just word of mouth.
We've seen clear footage that nothing was going on and that person still ended up dead. And so we know people lie. Even the people we trust. You see what I'm saying? So some of these relationships, man, you can have a conversation with a person. As soon as that conversation leaves the doors, they done change that whole conversation up. And sometimes it's just like, let me turn the camera on.
Yeah, that camera will save you. That camera will really save you. Because,
yes, sir.
If I would have told that story, or if everybody would have just heard the audio, they would have thought something else. They would have thought something else.
Men, man, because of the position we're in, we're always seen as we are the problem. We're the ones that's toxic. You know what I mean? So in those situations, we're going to need that proof. Absolutely. So I try to encourage all men, man, record it. You don't have to necessarily point the camera at her at all, but sometimes off guard when she's being that way, get that stuff, man, because believe me, she's building a case against you.
Yeah.
You know, when it's that toxic, you just gotta assume so. A person
you got to. Toxic, as long as you got the camera, it's not like she didn't know the camera was on her. She was looking at the camera, so she could have told me to stop or whatever. But the way she was acting, I knew not to.
Right.
I knew not to.
Right. So, like you said, people reached out to you and told you they saw the video, of course, on my wall.
Yeah. My cousin actually tagged me in and said, like, yeah, look who posted you. And I was like, oh, shit. So I was like, yo, let's check it out and see what's up.
All right, so like
you contact you, so I was like, yeah.
You was already familiar with my work?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think was going to be my take before you hit play? Like, what did you think I was going to say?
Honestly, I didn't know. I honestly probably would have thought like they would have tried to bash me. A lot of people been bashing me about it. A lot of people been bashing me. So I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to hear everybody's perspective. I posted the video, so the way I posted the video, I know everybody gonna think, oh, what happened before? Or what happened? What this happened? Like everybody gonna have their own opinion because they don't know. So I already knew I was gonna get backlash on it. So
always, man. You gotta know there's always gonna be different perspectives. This is why you need to do that. The moment that they bring the worst out of you, the moment you get in your emotions too, the people that's looking, they just see two fools. They don't know who wrong. Yeah. So everybody at that point, when y'all both in your emotions, nobody know what to think. And so what they're going to do is they're going to project onto you their ego. If they're a woman, they'll likely see the man as the person.
At the wrong, exactly what happened.
They've seen that a lot in their life. You see what I'm saying? If it's a white person seeing a black person, their trauma, what they've been taught stereotypically, will make them think, okay, the black person must have done something to him. And then the black people will think that white person must have did something to him because of our trauma. And so that's why it's important to never really let them bring that out of you. But in life, man, it's gonna present those opportunities, and when they happen, it's just we learn ourselves in it. You see what I'm saying? And the next time you can be better. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'll say this, man. I get a lot of people who will look at some of the content that I do, and they'll say, "Well, Kevin, you don't know two sides of the story. You can't just talk." You being a person who I spoke on your situation directly. Yeah. After I gave my response to it, would you say I was far off or spot on, or what would you say?
You weren't off. You hit a couple of points, like you knew, like, you can see for the most part, but like you can, like, people know, like you can tell, like that. I mean, people with common sense will know, like, she did something wrong. Why would he just want to up and leave? Like, why would he just don't care? He don't want nothing. She'll give him anything. Like, why he don't want nothing? Like, common sense people will know, like, she did something. But most people gonna look at me and like, oh, he manipulating her. He doing this. He doing this. So you hit it on right point, like, you hit it on right.
That. That's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm gonna take the people into the video for those that didn't see it. So I'm gonna show them that little clip, and then I'm gonna have you, for starters, break down what happened in that situation. Okay, and then I want you to just break down the relationship, how it started, the first times you saw red flags that led up to this, the first few encounters that might have been smaller that kind of got bigger, because I already know that's how it starts. People don't really show you themselves.
It was like a virus. It started so small.
Right.
And then me trying to ignore everything and trying to see the better person is just like, it just spiraled out of control.
Indeed. All right, so I'm gonna hit that play real quick, and then we're gonna break into this thing, unpack this.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All I'm trying to do is go out the door. Y'all see this on camera? I'm trying to leave out the door, get away from the situation, and make things better for me. But I can't seem to go. So when the police get here, you will see, because I'm gonna have to remove her from me physically. I'm trying to be polite and just walk out and have a great day, but she won't get off me. Can you please get off me? I'm asking her twice.
I'm asking you to
Can
sit
you
down.
please get off of me?
Okay, I'm asking you to sit down.
Can you please get off of me?
Gary, please don't put your hands. I'm begging you, please sit down, Gary. Please don't leave me. Please.
You see this, right?
Gary,
You see this?
please,
I'm
stop.
trying to go.
Please.
I'm trying to go.
Look at me.
I don't want to be with you.
I will give you whatever.
I don't want nothing from you. I want to be away from you. I want my freedom from you.
Listen, man, that's just, I'm telling you, just the emotion, everything going on there. When you hear her voice, I mean, because emotion is powerful. A person could be easily convinced that, you know, she's hurting and she's a victim. You see
That's what I was trying to tell people in the comments. I'm like, man, if the neighbors heard her screaming and the police would have got there before I left, and she would have been crying and all her shirt wrinkled up, my shirt wrinkled up because she doing all this, they would have thought I did something. Like, you feel me? I could have got shot, tasered, could have got maced, and then they beat me. She maced me before. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It could be anything. Like, she could have maced me, boom, police came in there and beat me up. Talking about I'm resisting because my eyes burning. You feel me? Like, anything could have happened that day. So, yeah. Like, yeah.
Wow, man. So
just those tears used to always get me. I used to be a weakness for that. You know, that used to be my weakness, her crying and stuff. But then once I started seeing that, she do that every time. She do it every time, and it's like, man, I can't keep letting you do me dirty and you just cry about it, and then we just go do something, go have dinner and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna keep doing it. Like, I'm beating myself up.
Absolutely, King. You're right. And these are the lessons that you learn the hard way. You actually have to have these experiences. A lot of times somebody's gonna tell you ahead of time, like, hey man, don't even put up with it. But a lot of times, man, you got to see that through. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to be able to get closure in that situation. You'll always haunt yourself with, did I walk away too soon? And it's, as much as it hurts when they finally put you through it, I mean, this is why I say in these situations, you can just say, I am. I know now. Like, people can tell you all day, but when you experience it, this is when you can make your adjustments. You see what I'm saying? Somebody can tell you fire hot all day. It's when you get burned that you say, okay, I get it.
Me dealing with that before, knowing not to sit down and talk to her, knowing not to be calm. I didn't curse that whole video because I knew if I said anything curse word, that could have flamed it up and her doing something else. I had to really think about that whole situation. Mm-hmm. Don't put my hands on her. Don't push her off. Like, I had to really think because I'd have been in that situation with her before. That wasn't like the first time. Like, me going through that Monday through Sunday every day. I can't go here. She blowing up this person's phone. She popping up here. She doing this. She calling the police on me because I left the house. Like, it was just crazy. Wow. It was just crazy. Like,
so what you said it was Monday through Sunday. So what day was this on, if you can remember?
That probably was like that had to be like on I can look it up on my phone. It probably was like on a Friday. I got all these videos, all the evidence. I had to save evidence. I got like over 200 videos and pictures and screenshots of messages, like, cause like she was really coming at me. Like, she posted a new picture of me and said I was passing around STDs and paid promotion on Facebook, like deleted all my music, took all my clothes. Like, she really like tried to really like drag me through the mud for real, all because I wanted to leave.
Listen, some of this I've personally been through. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, so it's like, I just learned my lesson. That's all I keep saying. Like, I just learned my lesson.
But take me through that day, man. So it looked like you must have came home and saw something, or
like this is what it was. Okay, so I got out of jail. I think it was like November 2nd. I got out of jail like November 2nd. Okay, so I got locked up in August. I got locked up September. No, I got locked up sometime around that area. So me being locked up, I was locked up for like 4 months. So she was pregnant with my son. So I went to jail in New Orleans. I went through all these counties and states till I got to Georgia. By the time I got out, August 31st, I lost my son. She had a stillborn. So then when I got to the other jail, I was able to use the phone or whatever I called her. She had already lied. She told me she had a stage 4 brain tumor. She had 6 months to live. So the whole time I'm calling her, I'm thinking like, she passed away. I just lost my son. I'm thinking like all this stuff. Me and my family thinking like, I'm locked up. People ain't picking up the phone because you know how family be with that. So like, I get out, and that was 2 months after I got out. Boom. So like, she's pregnant by another dude. So that was a red flag right there. She keep lying. Oh no, I'm not pregnant. Da, 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 da. But the dude and his baby mama called me and was like, yo, I went through his phone. Da, 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 da. He was like, yeah, I apologize. She said her baby daddy was locked up, which he was. Her baby, she has another child. He locked up. He had 40 years for something. I don't know. But yeah, so I got out. She was pregnant by somebody else. Boom. So like, I didn't know who was lying. They kept saying, going back and forth. So she wasn't trying to take the test. She kept saying, you don't believe me, playing that love stuff. You don't trust me. Playing the little mind game. Mm-hmm. So I just let that slide. But then after that, her friend got mad at her and sent me like 7 guys that she was talking to, and like all the pictures and messages and her acting crazy with them. If you don't answer the phone, I'm coming to your job. Doing the same, everything she doing to me, she doing to somebody else. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I was just like, yo, I can't do this no more. So like, I wanted to leave. I started packing up my stuff, trying to, and then she just was trying to, stop me from doing that.
Right. Okay. So you saw the proof that she was dealing with other guys.
Yeah, she was just lying.
I'm done now.
Yeah, and then when I found out she didn't have a brain tumor and cancer, and then
she
had forged the whole contract, had me believing it. I'm faxing these people, talking to these people about to fly out, and the whole time I'm typing her this whole time, thinking I was about to turn myself in before I got locked up. Like, you feel me? Just to go do that, and then thank the Lord, my probation officer was like, we sent this to the wrong address or whatever, so you good. You ain't got to warrant no more. And so I called them, and I found out it was her playing mind games with me. So, a person that lied about having a brain tumor, cheating, but they also saying that I'll give you anything. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mind everywhere. You just lost the kid. I lost 2 kids with her. You feel me? Like, so it's like my mind everywhere, my heartstrings everywhere. I got a whole other problem. My mom had 3 heart attacks and 3 strokes. My dad had 140 years in prison. Luckily, he got an appeal and got out. You feel me? It's like I got other problems, and then I still got a female who's trying to drag me through the mud all because I want to be happy.
Wow. Now, as far as like the miscarriages go, is that something you know for sure? That she didn't miscarry?
Yeah, her mom, and she sent pictures. And the first time she did the first time she got pregnant, she got an abortion or did whatever she did.
Got you.
Yeah. The second time is just, that's when that happened. And I got locked up. She was 6 months pregnant. She had a stillborn. Mm. So like.
So I knew that had to be hard on you guys.
Especially I'm locked up in a cell all the way in a city like New Orleans, and I don't know nobody out there.
Yes, sir.
I can't use the phone till I get all the way to the county I got, you know what I mean? Like, and that's all the way in Georgia. I had to ride the bus 14 days.
Yes, sir.
Just to get there, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she had me stressing for, like, no reason.
Wow, man.
And just bashing me. And it ain't like nobody wasn't calling, because I had, like, when I got to the county, like, people called me and was like, oh, look at your ex on FaceTime. She in the club. She drinking. I'm like, damn, like, we just lost a kid. She drinking and smoking. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? People calling me. She don't know that. But people visiting me on the, you know what I'm saying? Like, people telling me, showing me a visitation and shit. So it's like, she can't even keep up with her lies. Like, and even if she do try to say anything, like, I got every screenshot and message from them.
Like, literally, she just can't keep up with her lies. She'll distort reality.
Yeah, and then she'll just burst into tears and start crying. And she burst into tears and start crying, and then she like, oh, yeah, you don't believe me? And then she just play that little role like I didn't do nothing. I'm like, then she'll try to make it seem like get you locked up for nothing that you did. Like, if you leave the house, I'm gonna call the police on you. Like, the whole time my hands is up. I'm not even holding her.
Indeed.
The other video, she threatening me, talking about she gonna get the police to beat me up. The other video, she saying her friends on the way. She threatening, you know what I'm saying? I sold both videos for a reason. This video, she's saying she loved me and she'll give me everything. This video, she threatening me, calling the police on me and getting people on the way to beat me up. That's why I posted both of those videos back to back. I'm like, all these people gonna say I'm wrong, and in this video, everybody gonna say I'm right.
Wow.
That's why I posted them like that, back to back.
You know, maybe we need to tap into that other video because that I didn't actually catch that one.
Yeah, it's pinned right next to it.
Okay, let's see here. Is it on anywhere other than TikTok?
No, nobody really know about it because it's the video that went viral.
Yes, sir. Let's see here. We both on our phones. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll load it up. I'll load it up in the edit.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna get my own clothes.
No, you're not finna get shit. Like on my soul, on my daughter, you're not finna get shit.
You can be drunk here all you want to.
Okay, I'm finna be real drunk here when my people beat your ass in a second.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
The police gonna beat your ass, or my people gonna beat your ass?
Okay.
Because I'll call the police here.
I know you'll call the police.
That's what you want me to do.
No, that's what you always wanted to do. That's why I don't need to be with you.
That's what you want me to do.
Okay. No, I don't want you to do that.
Call my people. You told me to call my dad.
Yeah,
you
call
told
your
me
dad.
to call all these people.
Yeah, go ahead. I said go ahead and get your money so I can go.
That's what you told me to do.
I said all you gotta do is get your money so I can go.
You told me to do.
Okay, whatever.
You want me to do what you told me to do?
All right, whatever.
You don't want to record when you beating people ass though, but you want to.
Bro, you just hit me right here. Man, come on, man. You ripped my fucking dreads out, and I still got them dreads.
Tonight I ripped your dreads out.
Wow, no, I got my.
Okay, and then I'll tell you what. Take us to the top of that situation too, and then I want you to go back and tell us about your first red flag with her. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And what happened that other video happened where she was threatening to have you jump and stuff?
Oh, that day, I was just trying to just basically a normal day. I'm trying to go out to the studio with my brother. She trying to keep me from doing what I'm trying to do. Like, you know, I do music. I do movies. I do a lot of other things other than just what I normally do. I'm an electrician too, but I do other things too. But I'm trying to go out, do stuff with my brother, and she's standing in front of the doors, doing all that stuff again. And I told her, we had a conversation because, of course, we sit down and talk, just like she always wanted to do, like she said in the video, sit down and talk to me. So I ain't want to talk. I just started packing my stuff. I'm like, bro, I got to get out of this. I can't keep going through the same things. Like, you know, I tried to leave a lot of times, different ways. I couldn't do it. I felt trapped. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to get out of stuff. She go over there. She pulled my dreads out, like, for real. She even said it in the video. Yeah, like, I'm trying to get her off me and shit. I'm holding the camera and shit. She like, oh yeah, you ain't going nowhere. I'm like, man, let me just get my clothes so I can leave. She like, no, you ain't getting shit. You ain't getting shit. On my daughter, you're not getting shit. I'm gonna get the police to beat your ass. I'm gonna get my people to beat your ass. I'm about to call them right now. You know what I'm saying? And she only be pulling that police card because, like, when I was younger, my pops, he got beat up by the police. Like, they jumped on him, like nine cops beat him up real bad. I was like 9 years old or whatever. So like, I've been like, I got PTSD against cops. Like, every time they get behind me, I'm looking in the rear view mirror. Like, I just don't like the police. And so she always, once I told her, you know, me in a relationship, you tell people secrets, you know, I told her that about me. And like, she used that against me. Wow. She begged me to move from Atlanta to Florida with her, and then kept telling me, oh, I'm gonna tell the probation officer you left the state. Like, she does stuff like that. Like, she trying to control me. I had to get out of that situation. Like, so that day when she said that, like, you know, I didn't even leave that time. I actually left and came back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I actually left and I came back that time. I didn't get to leave until like around my sister's birthday, like my little sister's birthday. I told her I was going to her birthday party and I just never came back. Deleted all my social media and everything.
As far as you going back after that time where she threatened to have you jumped and things like that, what would you say made you go back? Was she kind of pleading with you and to get you to come back?
Yeah,
or did you just
pleading, begging me, apologizing, promising she wasn't gonna do it no more. She gonna change. She promised we can work on it. Just telling me all this stuff, just trying to be nice. And I'm just like, you know, I'm going through it with people. I'm doing other stuff. Like, you know, I don't really be around too many people. You feel me? So like, she used to always get me like that until like that one time, like, I was just like, this over with. Like, this is over with. Like, no more.
Got you. All right, so take me to your first red flag with her. What's the first time she did something that I guess kind of threw you off that you would say, man, I should have kind of saw it then. Like, whenever your let's say you said your siblings, some of your friends and family was telling you, man, she ain't the one. Like, were they giving you like her past, or were they going by like certain ways she might have treated you that you was overlooking or something like that?
Well, this is like a small red flag. I used to tell her stuff like about my family members and stuff like that, and stuff that happened to me, and she really didn't tell me nothing about herself until like 6 months later.
Gotcha.
And then everything from then on, I had to figure out like, oh, this your brother, oh, this your homegirl, oh, who is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you in another state, you don't know nobody, so anybody can finesse you with anybody if it's anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't go to school out here, so I don't know who you with.
Mm-hmm.
So I was dealing with that. So that was like a red flag for me there. Her,
That's definitely a red flag. Before you move on to the next one, I'll explain to you. I had this happen before. I was dating a girl, and she telling me, it's all me. Now, I wasn't requesting this of her, but she's telling me I'm the only person that she deals with,
Mm-hmm.
And so one day we hanging out, and this guy calls her on the phone, and she says it's her cousin, but it wasn't her cousin. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I know very well what you mean by, you right here, you're new to her, you don't know her at all, you didn't grow up around her, so she can pretty much make you believe anybody is her family member at any time. You know what I mean?
When you going by that, the story changing, like, this ain't who you saying it is, this person got a different name. You know what I'm saying? That's the red flag. With the red flag, I'm like, you're not even remembering your own life.
Yeah, by the time we got to the end of it was practically her cousin, because he was cousins with one of her cousins, and they met at a family reunion. They just met at a family reunion. But he cousins with one of her cousins, so they practically cousins. But they got each other's info. They've been chopping it up, sending each other pictures about what they all enjoy doing. They sending each other pictures. Like, they really building. They having a whole build here. And so I tell her, I was like, man, look, what I don't appreciate is the lie, because she had already hung up with him. So she says, I'm gonna prove to you that he's just my cousin. So when she called him, she go, like, I'm sitting there like, don't try to say nothing first. If you're gonna do this, because I don't like that type of stuff. Try to make me look like I really care that much. I didn't ask you to do that. No, I'm gonna prove it to you. So now the phone already ringing, like, I'm gonna prove it to you, right? And so I said, okay, when you do it, don't try to just ask, who are you to me? That's all I want you to say. She gonna say, my boyfriend right here, he saw that we had been texting. When you tell him we just cousins.
She tried to play. Yeah, she tried to play.
Man, I just said, you know what? You good, man. You good.
Yeah, she tried to play. Yeah, she knew what she was doing.
Because we weren't exclusive. It's just like, when you give somebody an opportunity, like, you can live your life, we just get to know each other. But if you still lie, even when we don't have no commitment, and you still lying about who you're dealing with or what you're doing, I know I can't trust you in a real relationship where you got to be committed, because you'll lie when you don't have to. So I saw it definitely as a red flag. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to say, you're right about that. If you didn't grow up with her, you don't know who her cousin is not. And so, man, they lie.
Yeah, so I got to believe what you tell me until I figure it out.
Because dudes pull the same stunt. Anytime you're unfamiliar with a person, they can use these type of scenarios. They'll play like they, people lie, and you got to be careful. You know what I mean? So I always try to make it known that we're not just saying that women do this. You know what I mean? So anybody can be a victim of this. You know what I mean? So you gotta
for sure.
You gotta keep your eyes open. When someone's really closed off, that is a red flag when they will not open up to you. Now, it could be because of trauma. But regardless, that is a red flag, because what you're trying to do is form a relationship with this person.